Hey, my beloved darlings. Here we go with some more some more custom delivery crafting. Let's get right to it, shall we? Here we go. I need to get the classes up to level 83 so that they can keep doing these. Of course, my macros from Stormbolt still work. These ones from Shadowbringers. I think I can modify themselves in Shadowbringers. Personally, I'm too lazy to create new macros. Here we go, just crafting more. Incidentally, these macros were all my doing. I didn't look up any guides or anything like some people do. I just kind of cobbled something together based on my knowledge. So it may not be the most efficient, but it works for me. Okay, that understood that thing. Ah, it's good to see you, Elita. I trust the procurement of various odds and ends for the homestead program proceeds apace. I am ever so curious to see what wonders you will bring. The magical arts require appropriate focus, though through which to hone one's skills. Whether it's an array of nualis, a planisphere, a cane, or magical concoction, there are numerous options. Quality is key, however, so please bear with me a while while I take a closer look. I am at a loss for words. This is simply outstanding. Should students ever grow accustomed to such immaculate craftsmanship, I fear nothing less will ever satisfy them again. I shall take great pains to explain the unique circumstances under which this has been commissioned. Amelia excitedly accepts your delivery. I have wonderful news, Elita. The students have naught but praise for your marvellous supplies indeed. It appears the program is a smashing success. Why, even my former mentor saw fit to congratulate me. Rest assured, however, I told him I could not have done it without you. I only hope that the supplies have also been of use to Mila. Once she has a solid grasp of ether manipulation, I've no doubt our resources will further bolster her flourishing skills. Alas, I must give her the space to learn in her own time. Oh, hello, Elita. I didn't realize you were visiting. Actually, there was something I wanted to tell you. I really appreciate the work you've done, procuring all sorts of things for myself and the other students. Your support has meant the world to us, so thank you. So pretty. Well then, I better be off. A lot of spells to practice and so little time. I mustn't drag my feet, lest I get left behind by my peers. Just a moment, Mila. I could not help but notice you seem a touch out of sorts. Pray tell, is something the matter? Whatever do you mean? I couldn't feel better. Are you sure? Though faint, the gauntness of your cheeks indicates otherwise. I have no doubt you enjoy your meals here at home, but I cannot speak for elsewhere. What can you tell me of the food at the studium? As I thought. Believe it or not, the meals at the studium were considered gruesome, to put it lightly, even in my day. A damning statement, considering our woefully low culinary standards. Forgive me for not noticing sooner, Mila. From now on, I shall personally prepare lunch for you. What? No, I couldn't bear to inconvenience you any further. Inconvenience? Don't be ridiculous. We are family, my dear. Right then. I'd love to learn how to cook Thambarian dishes. If you would care to teach me, come, let us away to the kitchen. Lady Amelie's, we servants would be happy to serve anything you wish. I must insist that you leave the cooking to us. Thank you, Merlin, but that won't be necessary. Though I am out of practice, I am not wholly bereft of culinary skill. After all, it was I who often prepared luncheon coffers for Fortunat when we were students, and I'm quite glad I did. His propensity for Archon loaf would have ruined his figure. Otherwise... Now, let us go to the kitchen and put the kitchen to good use, shall we? Yes. But Lady Emily's, please reconsider. And yet there is still much work to be done if she is to ensure students enrolled in the Academy at Homestead Home feel at home in Old Charlene. To that end, Ameliance has a new favour to ask of you. 'Tis only natural Mila would grow homesick, and yet somehow I failed to notice. A taste of home from time to time would no doubt lift her spirits, but we've only the bland cuisine of Charlene to offer her, which is why I suspect that rather than endure the questionable repast of the studium, she chooses to suffer pangs of both longing and hunger when she's away. It breaks my heart to think there may be other students suffering in silence, just as Mila did. To err on the side of caution, I will advise other homestead families to be particularly mindful when it comes to matters of nourishment. Speaking of which, students who share Mila's passion for learning are often wont to remain at the studium from the first class in the morning until well after last bell. Luncheon coffers, able to keep their food fresh during those long hours, would go a long way to quell any dietary issues they may have. I trust I can count on you to supply the requisite coffers. I already have them. Thank you for your continued support, Elita. As I know all too well from my time as a student, it is nigh impossible to concentrate on an empty stomach, hence why I have a mind to keep a few luncheon coffers at hand. If I could trouble you with the task of procuring them. A luncheon coffer fixed with a crystal to give it etherically enhanced insulative properties. It can preserve the temperature of food placed within it for as long periods of time. As a Charlene, I am all too aware of our propensity to prioritize nutrition over flavor in cuisine. Exposure to food from other cultures through the homestead program, however, has broadened many families' views on nourishment. You might say it's giving us food for thought, but even the most delicious dishes can be spoiled if not kept at the proper temperature, which is why I must be certain this luncheon copper is up to the mark. I am at a loss for words. This is simply outstanding. Should students grow accustomed to such immaculate craftsmanship, I fear nothing less will upset me death. I'll take great pains to explain the unique circumstances, and I wish this to be commissioned. Thank you, Elita, not only for procuring supplies, but believing in my vision. I have heard of your grand adventures with Alphino and the Lazy. Never in my wildest dreams did I believe we might find ourselves working together, but I could not have asked for a better partner. Thank you for your continued support, Elita. As I know all too well from my time as a student, it is now impossible to concentrate on an empty stomach. Hence why I have a mind to keep a few luncheon coffers at hand, if I could trouble you with the task of procuring them. There you go. Right. I am going to stop for now, as there's not any new upcoming story in the Beast Tribe. I have a little way to go yet before I get to that stage. Let's see if I look at my reputation. 540, so 600. So it'll be 720 by the end of today, which means it will be 900 the day after. Yes. So 3 days time I'll be able to, so not today, not tomorrow, but Thursday I'll be able to advance in the Arca Soda again. Right. Till then, farewell and have fun, my darlings. Love you all. Bye bye.